Nyabonde se awana abisia kaka. Fama minu seke nungo sukuri nuto. E fambulem in a cabo plenty kusheta ona. Slimba man can say mande. Then I tell adu, but they ask question. We demand Usa we day. Usa we the hide. We can't get the roof there on fire. Today we can talk about Kush. Well, I shouldn't call this particular drug here Kush. We don't turn to a virus in our country. But you see, where you did look denting here, you always get to look back and make a comparative analysis. How it be like before and now. Drugs non new necessarily. We don't get drug problems in our country. But in the past, it has always been domestic. Waiting different this time, this particular drug issue, it gets an international connection. One, we get a fugitive, man we don't commit crime. We didn't look for any crime with this man noted for, we know for, they know him for. Now one of the biggest drug barons in the world. We government host them in the country. And the opposition approve of it. And now we see the results of these actions. They all over the place, how will they affect the young? Because you see drugs, that they youth them, it damage. And the very one them way we can always say that the future of any society. If you see something as your future, you protect them. You value them. You buy them. You nurture them. You create all the possible opportunities for make them thrive, for reach that very future we want them go. But now we country with drug infestation, you find out for say, them very people there, we for be with joy and pride. We don't block all the routes for them for reach their future. The very people them, we for build them up, that them bring waiting, they bring them candle. You see, as I say earlier on, in the late 70s, early 80s, we get problems with Kumbe Jara, we get problems with Garba, we get problems with then capsule business, you know. Now, then get these zombie drugs, what they call Kush. Now they get tramadol, then get vitamins, ecstasy. But the difference, now Sierra Leone turned to an international hub. Now we are the distributor of drugs to the sub-Sahara. Now we don't get the stigma because they don't catch we ambassador on Guinea with drugs. Now almost any big haul of drugs where they intercept, then they connect them to Sierra Leone. That means to say, any Sierra Leonean will not take notice. It really, they're out of touch. If we stay in touch, we get to come together and question the functions of this government and the opposition. We supposed to hold them accountable for the thing there. And we the people themselves get to ask yourself this question. Waiting we safe they do, whether it help for support this drug culture in our country, or we organize ourselves as a people for say, no, this water don't pass flower. It don't reach a point where we not go tolerate this, we not go accept this. We go protect we picking their lives, and we not care who that involved in this. What is paramount are the health and safety of every Sierra Leonean, home and abroad. Because now we passport, don't get a blemish, we enough forget. Why? Because we get amateurs them. They run with country. We get organized criminals them. They run with country. And this is exactly what happens. I don't say this. Time and time again, as in a hustlers that we get. When I get people them, when are hustlers, any small money we then show them, they no care for ask which na money they for. All they care about now for put in them pocket and sell the one whole country. Creates a risk. We not worth the money. I want to say this. And I say them with no hesitations. Both with government and with opposition. And purposeless, classless, senseless, then brainless, then reckless. These people are just morally disjointed, socially disconnected, psychologically dislocated, spiritually dysfunctional, and politically they are constipated. Then just the care we go deeper and deeper into problems them will not be an issue. Everybody know that the world say the issue of drugs, substance misuse, when a day na any community, organized crime, they increase. Corruption, economic crimes, and even terrorism. Because it gets quite a lot of issues them where it compound with, where they're not a day away from each other. Because any side with drug day, money laundry day, any side with drug day, organized crime, a day, then you get issues with firearms. Then you get issues with, oh my Lord, the negativity is so plenty. Things them where drugs can be attributed to, sex trafficking, human trafficking, money laundering, and the health and safety of the people them will be at a place where anybody who is sober will be very uneasy. How did we get ourselves in this sad situation? Some of us saw it coming. We don't they talk am. When we they talk am, people in the sidom, then they politicize everything. Oh, now because you know like SLPP. Oh, now because he wants position at APC. It's about time we Sierra Leoneans we take political party out of issues them where they affect we. Waiting will they talk about so right now. No get nothing for do with politics. It gets for do with a demon where they scatter the country apart. They create dysfunctionality in a big way. A lot of people may sit and say, oh, it is same because a common at the north. Because these are the crazy things people talk about. But this drug issue, they affect the north no more, they affect the south. The other day we saw a video of a very gallant lady. They cry her eyes out. They talk to the minister. They tell the minister, say, do ya help we pikin and they in trouble. And the pikin and where they talk about where they in trouble. Now they want in a bow. So this is a national problem with international connotation. Are we going to sit back as Sierra Leoneans? The watch we picking them, they rot away. Now people get this issue. They tear the family them apart. We picking them, they die now, them body they rotting, pan them. Then they die, by installment. Then they rotting on earth before they reach eternity. If anybody be tell me, say, when Mother be your kind of power, we will experience this kind low. I go say a lie. But it don't happen. The question, what didn't happen is not the issue now. What do we do about it as a nation? We go sit down no more, the lament, the hala wayoya. This is time for us to organize. This is time for us as a people, we for do a total recall. Take this job where we give them people there. We're totally incompetent. We totally, they fail the youngsters. They fail the entire population, both in and out of the country. Because what's in the happen, so it affects the movement. We all know for say within a global village now, you cannot function in the country if your people are not able to do trade, they're not able to work. Now, any Southern see you with Sierra Leonean passport, you're not a suspect. It gets far-reaching implications. And waiting bad, now with the so-called president, I have not seen an individual with a lead any country where reckless reach this man called Bio. If this man serious about the job where we give him for do, you see, presidency, not to marriage, not to for better and for worse. Not to for better and for worse we give them. We give them for better and for progress. We give them for better and for transformation. We give them for me to enable the people and positively. You as a president, you are so entwined with the organized crime we involved with the drugs, because the man we then talk say are the drug baron where they hide in our country, it directly connected to you. Now you demia, now you komene, now you brand law. You don't say anything wrong with the guy, the guy being in the country. Even where the Dutch they ask you, say, let you hand the man over. You say, when I not get that man, anybody by that name, when I change the man name to Umar Sheriff. Why? Because now you the host them. And now you're not the head of government. If now you're not the head of the government, then you find out for say, the government, they benefit the government, they participate in the drug trade. The government, are part of the problem, and will not be elect anybody for play this kind of role in our country. And in your own case, nobody not elect you. You impose yourself. But the question now, Sierra Leoneans will not get the testicular fortitude, will not get the guts, will not get the balls for able to map and say, no, we'll not vote for you, you not get the authority. And worst of all, if say you not get the authority, will probably for be beer. But the fact say you not get the authority, then on top of that, you they make the population the suffer, the languish. Una they terrorize them with drugs. They kill them, picking them. To an extent, a young man, when nobody no vote for, nobody no elect, they take a time, a resources. They go across Sierra Leone for try for win with picking them off drugs. Within the young man they do, for don't happen, collaboratively with the government. While the young man go, they educate the young man them for make them stop for do them thing there. The government for be make policies then for try for block drugs for coming to the country, try for eradicate all the possible entrances whether they use for bring this drug out of the country, block the border then, make sure say they make laws them where they deter people them from doing drug trade in our country. Set example, and a few when they don't cage. But oh yeah, scandal come out say the vice president implicated in this. This is a public secret. All man they talk am. If na rumor, na lie, na true, the fact, they say nothing not they happen for nothing. From the last 5 years, then they call the vice president in name. All about. Then they call the president in niece. We he uncle we help him for join the army. Ali Ubiu born. That's my Abio. And symbolically, one of the area them we get for be vigilant for stop drugs for the country. And the president, a nephew, when I admire Bio, a brother. Think they call him Yakuba, Bio, na Inde, na Wataki. This man here, na Turkey be there. How comes the airport? Na a company we come from Turkey. The more we look into the whole issue, the more you go, wait till it happen now. Waiting they happen now. All the things that would happen, not to accident. They are premeditated and they are meditated. People are benefiting. And the president said to talk and then there anything when money they pan, he had for when in the first man would don't dip his hand pan the condor. He hand the right middle, right inside the dish. In the mondo. Because how comes Turkey get for arrest 2 man them when a Turkish citizen? They don't carry them go. Na Turkey. They don't extradite them to Turkey from Dubai. How comes the president in Nice, admire, they're gonna talk a lot here, any man. What's that the relationship? And as I say earlier, the company where they run with airport, a Turkish company. Waiting and get for do with this. Waiting they go on. Vice President, in him, then don't they implicate in him with this business. We not get for hesitate for saying in there. Admire Bio, we in are the only person we call admire, where they admire himself. Nobody they admire him. People they despise him, they dislike him, then dishonor him, then they disrespect him, because you know they comport himself in a way where tolerable. All of a sudden, he say he get money because he get money. Now the mother, we murdered the murdered. Who's kind English that one day? Who's kind people in NYB? be? Outside this country, pull them kind people here. People them way totally and utterly detached from human civilization. Because when they say you civilize, you follow societal norms. The way we admire they behave. They behave like somebody way erratic. They behave like somebody way psychotic. They behave like somebody way lao. You know, they talk like somebody way even high, somebody who don't take drugs. In self. Because the behavior not normal. The president's behavior not normal. The president's wife behavior not normal. The vice president's behavior not normal. The one on cabinet, they're all not normal. So does that mean Sierra Leonean them self not normal? Because if Sierra Leonean be normal, I don't feel to say government like this will for left farm for operate now we country. Looking at all the disadvantages we involved in them being in charge of we country. Then people there, they're morally disjointed. Madabio and the cabinet plus the opposition, they are morally disjointed. They're socially disconnected. They're psychologically dislocated, spiritually dysfunctional, and politically they are constipated. Then 1 year. Then 1 year. We go sit down, they look them, then they ravish we country to a level where salon passport, as they see them, they say drugs. Go to Mapianda. As they see we, they say that they name why and then they cancel. Hey, boy. Sierra Leone. What do we? We get a fine country with a lot of potential, with a lot of promise. We the people them wait for enjoy the benefits. We go allow a few. I don't care whether they're APC, I don't care whether they're SLPP, I don't care who they born them. For bring weekend to the gutter, to the mud. We are already in the gutter. Who said we did so now, Sierra Leone? We did not grown, we not get for them again. The only way now for let we organize ourselves, put ourselves together, we package ourselves, and try for go up. Because we don't reach that ground. We don't for them already within our ground. We cannot go lower than this. All we can do as a people, follow we organize ourselves. Now we forget about tribalism. Tribalism now one of the tools them with the disjointed politicians they use for century at loggerhead. Where the foolish team near Mindide, we allow them people here for play the like buffoon. They fight among themselves, then busy the shape. And when this Kush, they ravish the country, I don't see it affects one tribal orientation. No. It affects Creole, it affects Minde, it affects Timni, it affects Soso, it affects Yalunka, it affects Fula, it affects every tribe in that country there. Everyone not safe. And at least I'm not able to understand. When they talk small thing, they don't tribalize everything. And Sierra Leone, we not get a pure tribe deal. We now one pot. Inside there, you get tomatoes, you get pepper, you get yabas, you get rice. You cook them all in one pot. You mix them inside that pot there. Take them all tender. Put on a dish. Get yourself a delightful meal and eat. Now in a Sierra Leonean. Sierra Leone and a melting pot of different orientation come together. And we don't fuse. I can't read someone Fulabano for rule this country. Who told you Fulabano don't rule this country? Who told you that? Of course, Fulabano rules Sierra Leone, yes. Banjasi Jansi has been the governor. Sunafula. And almost every ruling house has Sierra Leone get Limba blood. All the chieftaincy houses them. And for like you a shock. Sierra Leone, if they do DNA, over 60% of Sierra Leoneans get Madingo blood. And I saw they get the fuller blood back, better one, baby one. And I saw the Creole, they then get, then in fact, then at the melting pot we pass all. Because before they go into slavery, then catch them fuller, then catch them Madingo, then catch them Soso, then catch them Timni, Mende, Loko, Vai, then catch them Crew, then catch them Yoruba, Igbo, Fulani, all the tribe them across the Sahara. They carry them go. Now after over 400 years, when they decide for return some of them back, because of their experience, they call them Creole. So Creole experience. They too, not pure. They're a mixture of this and that. And we will can meet. We all the same thing. It's not trouble make monkey eat pepper. Sierra Leone, all the tribe they within Sierra Leone, then come na the Limba, the Shebra, na then the first way land na Salon, but all man come na Salon. All man come na Salon. All man come na Salon. Salon is sanctuary where we all come. And if we all come for can hide, we come for can find this thing called peace. Not to more the reason where we for engage and come together and let we do this one part here while they talk about. For let we get something where a great man Lamina Sanko be prescribed where say one country, one people. People that they use that slogan, they don't even know the meaning, they don't even know the origin. Because without Lamina Sanko, Ezra Nathaniel Jones, there would not have been an SLPP. Now in the main construct, now in draft, a man called by Pharma TAS to make them try for work on the amalgamation of Sierra Leone, because Sierra Leone now be small enclaves of tribes then be there as they become for the sanctuary. So when they can colonize we from the 17th century, we there in this colony, Sierra Leone be a two-tier state. We get the protectorate, we get the colony. The colony then beget a superior attention. Then we get a superior arrangement to win at the protectorate. But people them we get foresight. Like Lamina Sanko say, we not one people, this not one state. Let we come together. And then it take in young colonial party, when a Salon party, Sierra Leone party. That they it make something collaborative of both the protectorate and the colony, where they call it the SLPP. Now in party, now it bring come and bring the protectorate, then come inside and put people. Instead of Sierra Leone Party, it becomes Sierra Leone People's Party. The reason we make it do that, now for make life better. Because a family that eats from the same dish would be united. They will get one hope, one dream, one vision. Then they go one direction. Can you imagine? With that beautiful effort, for let we amalgamate. Let we come to one. Because before the colony, now be the island, Bont Island, Banana Island, Plantain, and Freetown. Now be the colony. We, with the upline, will be the outside that colony. They don't begin get political party and don't begin to involve in politics. Even the city, they may get a new mayor. They may get municipality. And Sierra Leone are the first country we get municipality. Now Freetown. And one of the Yeri, then talk about 17th century 9, women and begin vote. That's Sierra Leone. Not to upline, no. Now Freetown. Now be Freetown. So when people that may live a restore life na Freetown, we na the country, we be still work at into, we still not be the go school, we still be the live like people from another world. But thank God, we amalgamate physically, but mentally, we are still colonized. We are still disconnected. You see, when you get an app on your phone, when you download them, you get for make it connect. If you not connect, you know the function. If you not download them, you know the function. Well, now, mentally, the app did it, but we not connect them. The Bluetooth not connect. We all get for connect. For let we begin work together. And if we work together, we will be able to recognize, say, Mother Bill not good for we. The government not good for we. The opposition not good for we. And we as a people, for able to organize ourselves by now and reject this nonsense when they go on that we missed. Are the whole every Sierra Leonean responsible for this nonsense? Because when we should come together, for holding people here to account, rather people are busy to tribalize issues, and busy the fight amongst themselves, all man busy the partisan, all man the fight for be flag bearer. We are all over the place. We don't get unity of purpose. We are totally disconnected mentally. Physically, the colony and the protectorate don't come together. But mentally, we are still not connected. We are not connecting. We are very disjointed. And the reason why this they happen is because we still asleep. I just tell every Sierra Leonean for them to wake up. These points we don't reach. We the flats na grown. We not get for them again. We not get nothing for lose therefore because we are already on the ground. Now the only way is up. As that woman sing, the only way is up. That's yes. Now you sing that song there. Unale we rise up. Unale we resist political abuses. Unale we resist political injustices. Unale we resist the hustlers there for continue for intimidate we, for continue for abuse we, for continue, for render we hopeless. If Gambia, we don't get half the mineral what we get, then they thrive. If Gambia, we don't get half the education what we get, then they move on. If Gambia, we're not plenty like we, they're able to get rid of a dictator. All the political party them forget about politics. Then come together, create a force of unity. Because when we are united, it's a force. They say a divided house would not stand, would never stand. The one and where they go, this SLPP, APC, the one and where they go, this APC and SLPP, I repeat again, the one them, we hold on to this SLPP and APC nonsense. They are calculated fools. They are compounded fools. This is not time for be loyal to party them. We don't feel una. This is not time for be hopeful for people and we don't feel una for over 63 years. This is not time for show loyalty to political party that we're not loyal to una. This is not time to embrace foolish politicians them. We don't feel in their commitments. Don't feel in the manifestos. For make una sit down, like full man them, they wait, say God they can do them. God not they get involved in politics. God don't give we brain for what we think. God don't give we eye for what we see. God don't give we ears for what we hear. God give we legs for what we move. If you deny a position where you're not comfortable with, you know to oath, you know to stone, you refuse for move. You refuse for retreat. You still stand. Now that same position there, you're not a compounded fool. Because one of the qualities we God give you, now for respond to stimuli. You get sense of feel. And then took you go why? Ouch. They don't took we enough for let we say ouch and move away from this position where we there. Kush not showing the problem now. Now how we they think Sierra Leonean them. Kush is not the enemy now. Now the politicians then are the enemy. Kush is not the toxin. When the poison will pick in them. Are the government and the opposition. Then are the poison. Both Sierra Leonean and if you not get sense. All the people that when they talk about politics, now I really they condemn this drug situation. When I read the Speaker of the House, they talk for say, when I really can't blame we, when they exaggerate. One picking way die, now one too many. Now Speaker of the House, now in they say that what they. But what's in a yeri? Then they call him Thomas. Let no be oh. Let no be say that admire your uncle because admire in mama na Thomas. Admire in mama na Ekunda your Thomas. So I hope say this man not so irrelative because one of the things that way the damage we country na patrimony. Patrimony. Politics of patronage. To me, to you, now susu politics. The fat cats, them all they are related. They married themselves, then get contacts, family contacts, and all the rest of it. I hope say in Thomas, are not related to admire him, mama, Ekunda your Thomas, and even your uncle. We die. Thomas. I hope say not to the connection that. And not so he get the job. Because now so they all they get job them. Now so they all they get jobs. You know, this to me to you. Because even your uncle, I need Norman Thomas. Because Aliyu Bio married Ekundayo Thomas. And the Speaker of the House, now Thomas. Because right now, most top institutions in the country, now the Bio clan, they run them. That is the Bio as in the main nucleus of the patrimony, and it connected through marriage. The people that were married, them family them. You know, that is how they connect themselves. So I hope say not to the late Aliyu Bio, the man when I be master na the military, then later on, where he gets involved, pan treason trial, the time when them old Jem Tikaikai, them he be involved. After when they release him, they employ him as they reinstate him at the Ministry of Finance. He go work na treasury. We go work na treasury, and they go get involved pan some the Kedaka business. Then get for hold back, and he lost his job. But that's what we talk about today. I get for make an audio while they give a pure rundown of this Adbaya Pekin, where the cost Lamrana say Lamrana Doxy, where they talk in the 80s, where he didn't have lane. You don't know what they call soup. You don't know soup, you don't understand soup. But now you don't eat okra soup. Therefore, it must the draw. They say all kind of rubbish about people. They look at journalists who ask an authentic question. Where they do a job, where journalists and job, now for protect the citizens. Then they for uphold the interests of the people. People are dying. One Pekin way go die. Now one too many. And now we they see the Sierra Leone where they go. We see die dog that treat. Now not so die dog would they see you. Now die immortal man would they see. Then the one and what we call politician them. It's like they get jigina the eye. It's like they get crossy eye. They know they see. They refuse for see. I see the Minister of Information. They argue stupidly, irresponsibly. They say not to government a responsibility for deal with this issue. Now the parents them for deal with them picking and for control them picking it. Because in young picking, go take Kush now, both school, in go there and he take action as a parent. And the kind of people in this we wanna put for run on a country. Because some of we must in the hearts, we don't talk. It's like for say salon people them. When then the pull winner do that whisper, then the whisper now, ought not tie them, put now we hear drum them, don't boss, we know the hearing. We they refuse for hearing. It's like for say we are alien with the truth. We they reject the truth. We they see the truth. We choose for believe the lies. Can you imagine? Minister of Information. In fact, why do we have Minister of Information? When I look at all the big countries in the world, they don't get Minister of Information. Now, team one don't research. The time when they became Minister of Information, now England, now during the Second World War. We then need a wing for facilitate propaganda, for fight the war. We're not at war. We'll get Ministry of Information. Waiting that to tell you. A great politician in America, when I be a senator, called Iran Johnson. You know what he say? He said the first casualty of war. Now the truth. Sierra Leone. Anybody tell una for say we no dey at war, they don't lie pa una. We dey at war. When I don't see the lies, president they lie, IWF they lie, minister they lie, opposition they lie, we the people and they lie. All man they lie in the country. Sierra Leone is full of lies. How we go deal with this Kush issue where everything about us is a lie? Let us be real for once. We are already on the ground. We did not ground. We don't for them. The only way we get for grab. And how we go grab? We get for embrace the truth. The truth is, Usa we did now, you're not comfortable. Usa we did now, you're not productive. Usa we did now, you're not good for the future of the country. Because any country with the ability of the youth is weakened, no chance for progress. And I go put onto every Sierra Leonean, this way it happens, not to accident. It's by design. When the youths, the Barantana and Madagascar, you know, see how they remove the useless government where they get it? They don't wait for opposition. No? The youth, they get youthful exuberance. They get that boisterousness. Where you gonna bush, where you see deer, where young, when I see how they live by the jump, then get the energy. Then the older one and they guide them now with that energy. So the older one and they give them the wisdom for making them jump and pick the mango where they need for pick. Marabi una cut kite. Una no wait let it for them. It go for them. But before it for them, una will make sure say we push them one signer. The government we push one signer. The opposition we push one signer. If we not push them one day, yeah, we not go see we way clear. We do take blind people them. Sierra Leoneans, we so dumb that we take blind people them for lead we. Now we the inside gutter, we wonder how we go there. Not so we pick blind people them for lead we. We get the one and we get eye. Even the one and we get eye, whether the opposition, then cripple. Yeah, Sierra Leone depend problem. Sierra Leone get problem. We pick blind people them. We left the one and we get eye. When we turn and watch properly, the one and says we get eye, then cripple. Sierra Leone not like people them. We get sight and able worker. They don't like them. It's like we hate good things for happen to with them. We get an opportunity in the 60s. Which carry for smart. We left Dove, we pick Babu. Dove, we innocent, we left her. We pick Babu. Albert Magai come, he ramsack the country. Then tell we for say, SLPP na Mende party. SLPP not formed by Mende person. Na Creole man. Na in A construct of SLPP. Lamina Sanko. N, it prevail on by Farmatas for former SLPP. APC and Madinga, mostly Madinga people. The 7 original members, most of them were Madinga. Pakali, Alaji Jibrisese, Abubakar Sidiki Bangura. Kausu Konte. C. Kamaratilo. SAT Kuruma. And the guy will be Pasheki driver. And be the original 7. Before Pasheki, S.A. Kuruma, Nancy Steele, then can join. Taki they all can join. Fofana they all can join. Dr. Fofana they all can join. And both party. I don't see Mendeman and they were at the beginning. Then no get Mendeman. Mendeman was not there. But does it matter who that form a party? Does it really matter? Who that in a Sierra Leone we will say, I am 100% Chimney. I am 100% Mende. I am 100% Madinga na Sierra Leone. You know, they Sierra Leone, we not check for them. We not Fankadama. We mix up. And that is the uniqueness of Sierra Leone. With diversity. With diversity. With religious tolerance. With tribal plurality. Before we all waiting good for we ignore them. All these drugs problem, all this drug problem, they happen. Why? Because we're disorganized. We are not working as a unit. Where your body compromise. Because when you get HIV, that's what it does. It compromises your immunity. After when you compromise your immunity, then you're vulnerable to opportunistic diseases like tuberculosis, pneumonia, cancer. And then they can finish you now. When you get a nation, we compromised. We disorganized. We're full of disturbances. Peace not the day. Waiting at peace. Peace not the absence of disturbance. Sierra Leone now, there are disturbances all over the place. APC party, when they form them, they deal within the form them. Waiting come up. SLPP be very self-destruct. SLPP be very tribalized. The people that we break away, we totally reject that notion of politics, tribal politics. And then come from APC. And most of those people, they were ordinary Sierra Leoneans with labor orientations. They were union workers. Say Kamaratin be union person. Esa Kromana be head of the driver union. Sheka Stevens be a union person. Then be the union boss. They'll go railway. Anyway, with all of that, when they get that, they say, hey, now can come organize yourself. Now can come find a dig medicine for men SLPP than tribal sentiments than we then get. Now in say, and well, I'll give the APC. That's how the name APC came into being. Because APC na be the headache medicine will be in Sierra Leone at that time. Then they call them aspirin, phenotacin, caffeine. 42% of aspirin, 42% of phenotacin. Then the APC. Then I be the analgesic at that time. Then I be the painkiller. So that's how the name came into being. But guess what? APC na be the medicine. Now APC don't turn the headache. If una notice Sierra Leoneans, una hear any flag bearer, they condemn what's in the happen. All them busy bots, they want to be flag bearer. Una hear any of them, they talk about the ills them where they go on at the country, they condemn and challenge the government. They're all SLPP. Only one young man called Solomon Jamiru. I so love that man. I cannot wait the day I will see him and stretch my hand, shake that man's hand and say, I love you, man. Like how the American or the Liberian and Jamaica go say, I love you, man. After we then kill people in August 10. That man said, this may happen so now, bad precedents. Sierra Leoneans killing another Sierra Leonean. this not for happen. This we for resolve with good retrospect. We look ourselves inwardly. We review certain things, then what would they do? Encourage them. Oh, the IPC sympathizer, they for Saka, they for this. That man from that 10 day, he gets a heartbreak because he see we country they go down. But all this we don't happen in our country. That the only bold individual we choose morality over Mondo. All the other one in a Mondo over morality. All the other one and they talk about peace, but now they deal with disturbance. Solomon Jamiru saw the disturbances. Politicians they involved in drug sale. Politicians they sell passport. Politicians they're not capable of doing their jobs. The police, they are all accomplices. They are all beneficiaries. The army, then the politician they undersweat them. Look what happened in Madagascar. The army team up for the people. We will own them. They team up for the corrupt government. You know, when some of we they see them in there, we see them with love. Who don't know me? Where plenty people don't know me? They go say, oh, they don't promise a job. Where are they so? I don't get before me, I don't get behind me. I don't get nothing for lose. They make a talk. I don't get forget job. I don't ever get job with them. I look forward for job. I get plenty farm na Rokopo where I can go farm. I just want to get the privilege of get a country where the function, where even if I farm, people can go get oil in their hand for buy within the farm. Because right now, if you the farm save na salo, the money not the flow. Because people them life then they in jeopardy, then they at risk. The country not the function. Everything don't fall apart. Why? Because we as a people, we are vulnerable. Why? Because we are compromised. We immunity compromised. Just like how you get HIV, as I say, within they happen. It damage all your white blood cells. That are the first thing we they do. After we do that, it left you susceptible to diseases for kill we country. Brother Aaron, Kabosa, Daddy, thank you for the good work. When Allah we team up and let we tell we brother, let we come together. This is not time for party. This is time for let we organize ourselves. This is time for let we embrace ourselves. This is not time for tribalism. This is time for let we focus. When we look at all the potentials within our country, potentials for people like country like Gambia not get, but Gambia they thrive. Why? Because their head they screwed on. When they get a dictator, they organize themselves, forget about partisan politics. They all can be in one person. Why the whole Sierra Leone can be in Samora, for God's sake? Is that too much to ask? If Samora is not good enough, we'll not go find another person. Where we all go can be in? Should we all go? They go and waiting flag bearer here, flag bearer here, flag bearer here, flag bearer here. SLPP, SLPP are the same nonsense. But one thing we need to tell anybody. This SLPP, Paupa SLPP, they're not good for themselves. They're not good for the country. They're not good for the people. They're not good for the economy. They're not good for our society. They're not good for we progress. And they're not good for we passport too. Anytime when you see them when you take power, then they can't rob no rope and with passport, no rope with people them. Nambara, Kuskas, boost, curse, abuses. And the thing about it, they know they take responsibility for their actions. They are always the victims. When they hold the first lady for money, they say that they hold the former first lady. When they hold Mother Bio for chief, they say that they hold the former president. When they hold one minister in SLPP for chief, they say when they hold one from APC. How long we go deep on this? They go merry-go-round, round and round. When we go break this vicious circle, the power, it is now we earn. Now we get water, now we get flour. Now we get to make that conscious decision. Say enough is enough. But we cannot, as a people, continue with them purposeless, classless, senseless, brainless, and reckless politicians here. We don't bring we can to the gutter. They don't bring we can to the doldrums. Then it strangulates we. We are suffocating. When let we break free, let we gasp for air. And the air, they only in with sovereignty. Because we constitution tell we for say sovereignty belongs to us. Should we not collect it from these fools? Then people are away morally disjointed, socially disconnected, psychologically dislocated, spiritually dysfunctional, and politically constipated. We have to remove them. We get for roots in the casada. And we boil them. We sit down, we masticate on them. If we not do that, the trend will go on and on and on. And one thing, when they not use religion for furuna, because when they want furuna, now God and I they give power. God not they give power. God they give power of old. But with democracy, we get autonomy, the right to choose. And that right there, it did at the ballot box. Why would they go vote if we not they get who that we vote for? Now that's Lenin say. Lenin say not to vote. They change something. Now the one where they count the vote. And Sierra Leone exactly that it happened. The one where they count. They don't count roguely. They don't thief people and vote. Look at the map. They're not doing dondo. They're not doing nothing. Where the deterrent? How we go stop this nonsense if we continue for condone corruption, electoral corruption? And when I talk about electoral justice, some people say, allow go. Allow we go. Anybody will not fix it today, you not get future. Now make way they drive you motoka, you get windscreen. But not the windscreen no more. You get mirror for look behind. And not just the mirror. You get other two mirror, one left, one right. If not like, go na motoka, let you check. Because not for anybody where they go before, if you be connected with BN. If you not get connection BN, and the wilderness you go. You carry yourself going to the abattoir, and you are going to be slaughtered like a goat. Unala we use with senses, not your furniture. Now we begin to think. Now we begin to use with minds. We problem is we don't get we independence. But the independence will get a physical independence. Mentally, we not emancipate ourselves yet. Mentally, we are not connected with each other. Until we are connected, Timni Mende Krio, Soso Madingo Yalonka, we become one entity. Then will be one nation. Now I make that Krio man. When I him, now the construct of SLPP, where Sierra Leone, one thing where we good at. Now revisionist policies that we get. All man is try for life for cover the real truth, the real history. The real construct of the SLPP in a Creole man, Lamina Sanko, the man way be the think way beyond the times. Oxford educated. The man say, now look before. And if we look before, Lord, we arrange ourselves now. Now it's a law amalgamate. Let we join the colony and the protectorate. Now him bring we come when we get the first election 1954. That was the very first time Sierra Leoneans that the protectorate, that is not the country, voted. A lot of people don't know this. But from the 17th century, people in Freetown they vote. That is the disparity whether between Freetown and Upline. And at this a lot of people don't know, they don't understand. Then get municipality. Now Freetown. Sierra Leone. Freetown. When they say Sierra Leone, Sierra Leone. No, not Freetown. Freetown will be an entity by itself, functioning like any international space. While we were in our country, we were inferior. We were below par. Then you get Fulman and you come on. Fulman don't ever rule. But that is don't rule. Even the Mende uprising will take place in Sierra Leone. Not so Mende man leader mo. The man will lead the Mende and the Mende uprising. This is so comical. Now Fulman Momoja. Momoja. You get the Ja family them. Then get a ruling house. I mean the line. Now full of them. The Masako they get full of blood. The Kaikai they get full of blood. The Kemokais also have full of blood. Auntie Khadija, good evening. How are you, ma? Bless you, bless you. When Allah will keep up doing what we are doing, we will get there. You know, a popular singer, waiting in himself, he say, peace go come. We go overcome. We will surely overcome, but only if we are truthful to ourselves. Only if we are serious about these issues. We forget about the lies and focus on the truth. People are busy. They lie pan way. And then people there with the lie pan way. They are academically dwarf, politically dwarfs. Can you imagine dwarf? They tell you a company, say it all pass a company. Does it really matter? Dwarf told ten are still dwarf. Does it really matter? Then people there, they're so morally disjointed, they're socially disconnected, psychologically dislocated, spiritually, then dysfunctional. And lastly, politically, they are constipated. They're not just a total waste of space. Then we, people them, where God make, where God don't bless, where God don't elevate, will they allow Luciferious elements them, people them, born of Satan DNA, they can put win down, put win a gutter, rub bolo pan we sit down, they clap for them. Then they call on upon political meetings in a town hall. Still when they show up, before una stun them, before una beat them, before una rip them apart, una sit down, they clap for them. But for how long? We don't depend this. With man camp, they abuse me for 150 years. Pantap the 150 years, they don't add another 63 years. Then we talk about 213 years. About. Me not be maths. Please, wanna help me. 213 years. We're in the wilderness. We're in pain. We're in suffering. When we go realize we destiny, when we go see light at the end of the tunnel, that would only happen if we organize ourselves. That will only happen if we go out and take with possessions. We take what belong to we. A great social scientist said, that is Albert, I think. I'm not too sure of the pronunciation of the name. He said, if you afraid criticisms, you do nothing, you say nothing, you amount to nothing. If you're scared of criticisms, you will do nothing, you will say nothing, and you will amount to nothing. And now this happened in Sierra Leone. All man afraid for criticize. We when they criticize, when they come with the open mouth and see what like Christmas. They see what like Christmas. Then they call we lawless. Me or Mother Bio will bring a fugitive for can dwell amongst us. We will not eat, we will not drink. That man kill person. Now Europe. And this man a drug baron. My Mother Bio bring and come for can make him a minister of narcotics. Now we don't turn to a narco state. Everybody know for say any side where drugs day. Any side where drugs day. Not to me they say this. One thing they way common. When they get issues. Plenty issues with organized crime. When they get issues with corruption, terrorism. Problems with firearms. That man not take killing somebody, make nothing. And Mother Bio self not the same thing. So they pick themselves. They say birds of the same feathers flock together. They say, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. They say by their fruits, we shall know them. When you see the man, he's so happy with the man. He dash a Miguel Pikin. Na he komene. When the man he called Demia, na he Demia. He didn't we country. Then we sit down the ladder. When? Enough for be tomorrow, for be now. With future, it depends on what we do now as Sierra Leoneans. Let we roll with sleeves. Fall with trusses them, go down the gutter, go pull the criminal them out. Smoke them. Because we cannot afford for waste more time, more resources on a failed government. But look, the man, Mr. Mina, with all this what they happen, he totally and utterly not interested. You all stay on fire, you picking and they die. Then they pick them at streets, they die dog them. Mother be busy they fly. In fact, in a the aeroplane where they use na poda. Liberia, when allow go, catch it down, lock your foot, but don't put your back in there, you sit down yonder. When allow go, wasam, nakam. I light it over yonder, na Liberia. I light it na Ghana. I light it. This is what the man is doing. People in the diner we country. He unconcerned about the welfare of the nation, the welfare of the very people that he's meant to lead. They say you're not fountain of honor. That means to say you're not fountain. We're not to water. They come up by you now. Honor. One of the most dishonorable man them in the world. One of the most disgusting individuals in the world. Man where a body soak inside human blood. People and where they thief the country resources in an industrial scale. Una left them. They trample on una. They spit on una. They step on una. All una they do is wayoya. Lord have mercy. Ebo, Lord have mercy. Bo how long, bo? Una not go say, come on before we do so. Una not go push them. Man sit down at your neck, you touch him. He tell you say you ate the smell, you don't go wap and door. And when you wap and door, you know kick up and tap that. We then say we crazy. Why? Because we speak out. Why? Some man go say that because we handed on in the bullpen. I have been offered a lot of things. I have been offered a lot of things. That's me to say, me poverty not go prevent me human dignity and pride. Poverty should never prevent you for being a dignified human being. For hold on to your pride. That's what it means. But rather, we they allow criminal politicians now of various political persuasions, political orientations. Then they use another parable. They tell we for say, nimi nimi locally mabugla. That's mean to say, sweetness no go deep and bone hibam. When you see we all so. Na die no more go. Hey, na die we go die na ya. But this bone here, we go suck until we pull all the marrow inside. In fact, if we get hammer, we go broke and we leak between the bones. Then we like full man, we see don't they look them. We see don't they look them. Before we round up them, we pull the bone at the hand. People are busy. They talk, say talk and do. Talk and do what? In fact, now a phrase is not complete. Because if what's in them they talk, they mean them, they will give you a sentence and not a phrase. Because they say talk and do. If you get sense, you go say talk and do waiting. Not to that make them not do nothing yet. Talk and do what? If you say talk, una talk or una ask, we shall give. That's the slogan where she say, una na people and we come for work. You ask, you shall receive. But they say, talk and do. Talk and do. Wait. But we left for allow people them for sit down and tap we they do anyhow. Now that's make way one man go sit down and one mommy or si mommy get food, he eat bell full, he sit down they amok. The dog go down they amok, they blow wind pan the dog lay down the mommy the tin no man and any mommy holla pan the dog say, Buguno. You go sit down say poo pa you before you move. And I said this earlier. Human being, one of the characteristics is locomotion. The other one, circulation, respiration, excretion, growth. They all get movement. If you didn't have one position, you're not a living thing. You're not a mortal man. You get the ability to move. You get the ability to grow. All that movement. You know, go move and save yourself the embarrassment. You know, go move, save yourself the sight. You know, go move for excuse yourself from humiliation. When are we going to move? When are we going to rise? They don't fool una for 63 years. That is the black colonialists. Because we not get independence. Now be a transfer of power from the black colonialists to the white, from the white colonialists to the black colonialists. If we be get leader them for takeover, the colonialists, what they would have done, then for we don't get rid of the divide and rule enterprise. But then we brought that there. They maintained it because it is in their advantage for continue for divide and rule. That make we still get tribalism in Sierra Leone, because that was the key that the white man used to hold us on ground. For all we hand on the water, for strangulate we. They no dismantle them. Then we brought that there. The one then we go school, and then the problem in our country. School has never been beneficial to Sierra Leone. It has been a curse because we brother they all go school, but they know you read the bell. They not get any Afrocentric thinking. They're not connected to the soil. Because with a land book, they want to be white. They go coach Shakespeare for you. Julius Caesar. Talk about Mark Antony. But they're not going to talk about Chinua Achebe. They're not going to talk about Lion and the Jewel, Wole Soyinka. They're not going to talk about Weep Not Child and Gogi. We real problem. We are still colonized. And colonization, they eat we like a disease. The problem, they're not to pa Boke, pa Brahma, pa Santigi, pa Molai, within a Rugbingfi, pa Santigi, within a routine. Not to Kinimunda, within a Blama, within a Tawama, within a Tayama, within a Messima. Not to them all. Now you will look me, we go school, we say you get PhD, we say you get double masters, because when I get all the certification there. But when I bend like sickle, when I bend like fishinook, when I don't add value with una certifications, none. But rather, when I can compound the problem, continue where the white man stopped. And now when are agents of the white man. Which man they look with and they laugh. Then we are so colonized when I sit down, they wait. The international community, if the international community ever did for help black people, therefore don't go help Gaza. If them be there for help black people, therefore don't go help Sudan. Then people and they get a more chronic and compounded problem pathway. They're not good. Then they die like flies. They're not good. Una sit down with una mere na Sierra Leone, where Madagascar no guess where they don't do a total recall. They don't take over the country. Now they get her. Sovereignty belongs to them. We they read, but we they comprehend. So I want to tell them now all thank you today. We're not go done all in one day. This Kush business, now part of this, now the symptoms, not to the cause. But Sierra Leonean, because we are not thinkers, we always they look the symptoms. When you go see your doctor, the very first thing when they do, then they send you for blood works, then they send you for pathology, then they go to the labs, go do the checks for me, then see the root cause of your problem. Sierra Leone now, we are always interested in the symptoms. When you treat the symptoms, you sit down, you still carry the same issues, the same problems. You will not be healed. This Kush, it's the symptoms. The problem. We get for emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. We get for get rid of this element of colonial presence. And waiting at the elements of colonial presence, this political party addiction, political party obsession, tribalism, patronage, patrimony, nepotism, religious fanaticism. As they say, the Bible say, I God they give power. Who told you that nonsense? Who told you that nonsense? If not God now in the give power, why do we go out to vote? Now keep that nonsense now the church and the mosque them. But that makes sober country, they know they mix them two, then they together. Politics and religion. A dangerous combination. And there is some people that they talk now, oh, we can forget a Muslim leader. Oh, we can forget Christian. Does it matter whether a Christian or Muslim? Does it even matter if na Creole team in Limba also? Does it even care if na all women and be leaders in Sierra Leone? But look Namibia, presidents na woman, vice presidents na woman. Over 70% of the authorities are women, but they do better past Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, and then they talk about say man in her aid, so the woman in her tail. Well, Namibia, when I tell them they in charge, then they do much better than Sierra Leone. Family must stop here for today. I love Una so much. I appreciate Una. Una always come support where they take part in this conversation. I want to tell Una boku thank Una love we not tire. Let we continue for talk. Encourage you people them for make them team up strong. Because the only way we get for do this na revolution. We get for revolt. We get for revolt. If I'm afraid for talk and pop, let's make Bet Musa Sidoya so. We have to revolt. We need a revolution. We need for take we country back. Anything where I say Naya, I dey say am from my heart and it come from my head. I'm not crazy. I will. And I'm responsible for anything we I say on this platform, the Buffer platform. And I want to take this opportunity for thank the CEO of TNN Media Empire, the board of trustees, the board of governors. And I want to tell all the Usalom brother and sister that we can hire. Momonungo, I wish kaka. Una kushe. Una thank you. It is well. Moya luma to move away do now. And I'll be me to we are ready. Maybe I'm a kuchimi. Sa ready. That's what they say. They know also lay. Walumao. Nuga jisia. Tem guango. Ke boweji muma. Agbialo muma. Moya luma to move away. Moya luma. We not go agree. We not go accept. We not go take them. We not go tolerate them. And we not go subscribe to any other person for can tell we lady that we sit on the clap for them. Family, now you can see they come, now me they go. I love you so much, and bye-bye. I wait for the engineer now. You can take me off air. I'll tell you thank you once again while we wait for the engineer. It is well.